All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bill Breaking Facts. To everyone who is new here, of course, we are recorders. We're a team of three developers from Melbourne, Australia, and we've been working on a project which relates to adding persistent storage to a current open source project, which is called Scrambler CA. And we've been using a lot of different technologies for our backend. We're relying on Express.js and on the front end, we are just using vanilla JS and HTML, CSS, and we are provisioning this architecture in AWS, which is our preferred cloud vendor, and we've been using DynamoDB as the database. So, how are you feeling today, Zen?
Feeling pretty good. Can't wait to get in the role and get the functionality of the updating properly the notes get out the way so we can move on to the other functionality. Hey Tori, hey
Mhm.
Gagdev, good to have you
Hello,
again.
hi
As
guys.
always, Giza Gang is fulfilled. All right, cool. So I'll share my screen now.
Do you want
Uh,
to acknowledge our country, please?
oh, I totally forgot. My bad. Let's
Nah,
do.
that is not a haircut, Tori. That's just me showering
Let's.
late today.
Right, here goes. I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to their elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. All right, cool. So that's done. All perfect and fantastic. Right, let's share my screen. And open up my VS Code.
Mhm.
That's the blog one. Open fold. No, open. I want to do an
What's
open.
bowl? What do you mean by that, Tori?
Uh, do, do, do.
Board. Tori, you get us 10 viewers today. I will name this stream this. Not even kidding. Sniffer Gang or this. You guys decide. 10 viewers.
Okay, I think I got your change.
Boards are known for their sniffer. Yes, that's true.
Someone's alarm went off.
Yeah, someone's car is being stolen or what?
D- so where were we? Where were we? We were working on the index, no scripts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scripts and then text
But
generator.
can you hear the alarm?
Yes, I can.
One sec. I don't know what it is.
Text.
It's just a random car. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna beep.
I see. I see. Right, this is in red. Where
Yeah.
was your change? Update,
Yes.
right?
Get deaf. I'm in an apartment. I live in a student accommodation,
Text.
so room is pretty um
Yeah.
maintainable.
So basically, we were just we wanted to stop the notes that have already been inserted.
Hmm. Yep. So
And
what I did yesterday was just make a hash map. If you look at line number 6. Was it? I
no,
don't know what it was. Yeah, I just made a
um,
hash map called text for notes, and now the note ID is the key, and the object is the um value.
mhm. So that one. So when it's inserted,
Yeah.
the note status. goes into insert.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that we need a hash map just because we wanted to use a data structure which was
Fine.
just not
As
like just
well. As
resolves
well.
this whole issue, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, why would we just use an array and or a list when we can use a hash map?
Hmm.
Um,
And the, yeah, it just
yeah.
a lot simpler, and the code looks a lot
Yeah.
more
So
clean
you
as
should have,
well.
yeah. Yeah, we discussed the whole thing yesterday for like
Mm-hmm.
half an hour to what to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why we came up with hash map. Oh, you weren't
Yeah.
there yesterday, but okay, fair enough.
Um. So at so basically the idea is to, if when the note is inserted, we are not inserting it again, isn't
Hmm.
it?
Yep.
So let me just check if this is working.
But is there any other data structure you recommend? Like that? Oh, sorry about that. It's gonna close that. Like that says a thing called upsert.
Observe.
Oh, not in the database, just like in the front end. Like that. For some reason, Union wants to get all the academy because uh, yeah, pretty much. Sorry.
Okay, so if I enter, say, test one, test two.
I mean, the way it works is that we have a save button, right? Then what do we do with the save button? Get def. And also the issue was that every single change, like if you type T and then E and then S and then T again, it was just creating different instances in the array of that particular
Notes inserted, notes
D
inserted.
bounds. Let's see.
So how many of them have we got here? Okay, F4, yeah, that is the one.
All right, yeah.
So
Um,
test one, two, three. Okay, so if I've done this, what happens if I do this again?
well, I don't think so. I can do that to Kekdev. That's not my
Mm-hmm.
real as a dev.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, we are discussing things as well. I just didn't
Mhm.
know these terms like debouncing and um. But I think
Me neither.
I should look into it. I mean, we should look into it.
What's it called?
Can debounce in JS. So
Ah,
it's kind of a throttling technique. Um,
right.
yep.
But is that used to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish?
You should look at example. It's really hard to explain. I mean, it's not hard to explain, but it'll be more efficient if you look at an example. We should set debounce in JS.
You bounce out
Yeah,
how
just
to
open the first link.
delay a function in JavaScript. Ah, delay a function in JavaScript. Why would we want to delay a function in JavaScript? As in delay a
Um,
function.
Okay, I'll share my screen. Wait, share my screen for a second.
Yeah.
Something like this. See this?
Second.
Did you get what it's doing? It's basically using forms. Um, we
Yeah.
know how forms validate as soon as you put things in, like password is
Mm-hmm.
correct or not. As soon as you, yeah, just get out of the form. I think that's where people use it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because this is kind of a binding technique in Angular as well.
Okay, I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that. Right. Okay. So let's see. But you can go back to your screen.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'll add your screen.
So this is done. And it's not really adding the seriously, why would I open this? So it's not adding other ones.
Yeah, that is salty. For sure. Yeah.
What happened?
Just like they're saying that car horn has more experience in tech than Sam. Just Gegdev being Gegdev.
Typical gag dev, yeah. He likes to pull. He likes to pull Malag a lot. I can
Hmm.
tell. Uh, but he has the right.
Hmm.
Gag dev, our special gag dev. All right, cool. Back to that one. Um,
Yep.
okay, so it's not updating that one. So, yes, today we were working on that. If we change our mind and we want to edit the note, as in change this to whatever,
Yep.
like this part, and that becomes 4.
Hmm.
What happens now? So it does.
So now
It
they're
says
inserted. So what you
so.
need to do is that um you need to see if the status is inserted, then just call the update function. That's all.
So test voice being is okay. Right. I
You know
see.
what I mean?
I see what happens. So we need to create an update function
Hmm.
in there now. Right. Cool.
Oh no, update function in the backend. It's already there. You know there's an update function. I mean, sorry, my
Right.
bad. Update controller. Sorry.
Yeah. So it would be called an update controller. Yeah, because that's what was confusing me. So basically, which means that at the moment, as in right in this stage, going off from the roadmap, posting of the board and nodes functionality is pretty much done, isn't it?
Mhm. Not update has to be done. So
Yeah,
just if the note status says I, just call update in the backend. Don't even think about anything else.
I understand that, but there are two
Yep.
kind of scenarios for
Yep.
updating.
Mhm.
Okay, the first would be that if we have created a board and the note, and we are saving it, but then we have changed our mind that we wanna update it straight away. I think that scenario is falling here. Am I right?
Yeah, then you just call update, right? If the node is already inserted.
Yes. So what here I'm trying to do is clarify the two scenarios
Yep.
first, and then moving into them one by one.
Which one is the first one?
So the first scenario is the one that I've just described, where you create the board and the note
Yeah.
and the notes, and then press save. It inserts in the DB, but then right away we say, okay, I wanna update some notes here.
Okay.
Okay, so in short, the first scenario would be creating, saving, and then straight away updating.
Yep.
Okay, the second scenario that was in my mind, when we actually get the board from the database first, and then it gets populated on the board page, and then we update from there.
I think these both are the same scenarios. I mean, if it's
I
already
don't
there.
I don't think they are. Okay, so what I'm trying to I'll just open a Word and
Yeah. Okay.
tell you what I'm trying to say. We have created a board, right?
Yep.
Okay, we have inserted few notes. Okay,
Yep.
and then we have saved it. Okay, that's fantastic. All success. And but then here we have kind of changed our mind and said, okay, I want to insert another note, and then press then save it.
So the solution today says we can call the update function, right? Does that work here?
Yes, it does
Okay.
work here, but I'm just taking a bit of an organized approach, making sure that we both are on the same page first, because
Okay.
your thinking ability is much faster than mine. So I'm just trying to, as in, keep up as well.
Mhm.
Okay, and the second one is that we get the board first from the database, and then populate the notes, and then update them. These are the two approaches that are in my mind. Are you with me?
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, but in general, essentially what we are doing is just updating an already existing node in the database.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So updates is already there.
Mhm.
So how update works is taking the note ID,
Yep.
which in this case is a different one.
Um. Oh.
Because remember, I told you a few days ago that we might just want to use one ID for
Yeah.
both front end and back end. At the
Mhm.
moment, we've got two separate ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Hmm.
Starting.
I think we can probably keep this one.
Yeah. We should probably do that.
And just get rid of the other one.
Hmm. That shouldn't be too hard to just go in the back end and do that.
No, no, it shouldn't be hard at all. I'll just do that now then,
Cool.
because that has to be done first.
Sorry if you're wondering, I'm eating a burek. It's a Turkish dish. It's not a dish. It's not exquisite or something. It's just a thing to eat, really. But yeah, Turkish bread, filled with lamb.
Ooh, that sounds really
It's not pizza.
delicious.
Oh wait, I'll spell it for you. So it's Borek. Nah, I didn't make it. I bought it from Queen Vic. There's a shop um in the restaurants area in Queenwick. Oh yes, that one. Yes, I think it's
Open
called Green Bay only. I think so. I uh
America.
oh, it's not called Green Bay.
So we don't really need to do in that in we don't really
No,
need
it's
to do
called
anything in
Brick
this.
Bake House.
What we need to do is something
Yeah, these are
and
pretty nice for sure.
trim single noise empty.
I mean, honestly, I didn't have anything else to eat. That's why I'm eating this. I just bought this today. So.
So we just press submit.
Yeah, Turkish food is pretty good, right? Like they know how to do meat, like
List
the whole Middle Eastern and Turkish um,
Korean.
cultures. They really know how to do good meat.
Okay, the board can be remain. It can remain the
Yeah.
same.
Yep. This
Insert
this
note.
this show is just ASMR of me eating, really. If you get 10 years, I'll name this ASMR Karthik eating. Yeah, they are. They're pretty good with the grill.
Here we go. So we don't need this
That
one.
is true, Gegda, for sure.
So basically, that one
Yes,
comes
eating in
there,
every scene.
and that would be a
I
string.
just want to make it as
So
natural and as
we do give you
part
an
of my
idea.
life as I could. But that's just really an excuse for me to eat.
So that would be coming up
What
from there.
What's your office space like, Gegdev? Like, is there like a strict rule that, oh yeah, when you are, I mean, of course, when you're a meeting, you won't, but like eat. But is there a very, oh, that's true. Okay, never mind. But when you had the office space, not right now,
ID,
is it like, oh no, you can't do that, or like, oh, it's pretty chill?
board ID, yeah. Okay, let.
Oh, that's literally the worst thing when you know you can get a job, and like if the if the senior software dev like doesn't approve, that's fine. But like when you know you can get it and the HR is like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take a lot of time just because. That's like the worst.
So that one is there, ID. So we're getting the ID from request as well. So request will be and get the ID from. So here, if we do this one, keys that comes into there, and then search for no settings there, so that goes into still front end. So front end, post name, get bold, post not, so not name, that would be, right. We need to give his let not ID equal to. Wow, okay, cool. Interesting. Post node
Very nice.
validator. So the key has that one. So basically we need to add this as well. Value.data.
That's funny.
Data. Value. ID. ID was it?
There's some water.
ID. I think that was the one.
Also, Zen, looks like your Mac needs some juice.
Yeah, it can hold in
Okay.
24%.
Oh yeah, M1 Flex. I do that all the time. My friends are like,
Uh,
"Oh yeah, you're flat us in 20%." I'm like, "Yeah, just 2 more hours, no biggie."
True. So ID was the ID one. Okay. Value.data. Yeah, that should be right.
1 second, I'll just get some water.
Why is the value? Why is this key? Ah, right. So key is that one. So
We
key is
use
actually
those menus to go house to
just
house.
key.
Then PLC goes out house. Imagine what we. That's funny.
Go to definition. So I've added the key here. So I need the key there as well. Value ID. Note ID. This should be correct. And that's coming there. That's coming there. Cool. So this will actually go to the note thing.
Mhm.
Note thing.
Nothing. Yes.
No. So that means
Yep.
that this will come here. Then it should get the note ID from the body
Mhm.
request. Text for notes. That's interesting. Body. So the request is coming in. Yeah, it should come through that one. Just want to check what this comes up as, because I'm not entirely sure if the ID is coming in this part.
Surely.
What other ones can we use? There are many. Request. Request body and
My grandmother. Oh really? Wow.
the single
He's cool.
note.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's just do this for now and see what does it give us. And console.log note ID. Check if note ID is actually in the request.
If we requested body dot ID, right? Trying to think.
That's what I wanna check. That if it's even in the request object.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't it be worth winning printing requested body?
Yeah, we can do that as well.
I'm just trying to think the request object might just come like as in like, oh yeah, object.
Direct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I see. See what you mean. Uh, by the way, I'm thinking that I'm gonna start to as in solve those CS puzzles as in daily now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they're pretty helpful in
That's
general.
fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
As in, it will just give a lot of practice because I think a person can only get better in them with practice. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. That's true. Um, I remember one of our courses um requirement was to do that and do like a
Ah,
lot of.
right.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's a pretty awesome thing,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm so sad these days. My board, my skateboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it broke down.
Ouch. How did that
Yeah,
happen?
I don't know. There's some problem with the battery. Like, you know how serial batteries are? If you have done like even a bit of electric, Alexa. I'm having trouble connect. Sorry about that. It's having trouble connecting to the internet. So yeah, you know how batteries in serial work, like in serial connection. There's like parallel and serial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this board uses the serial connection, right? So there are 16 batteries, smaller batteries. One of them
Mm-hmm.
is overcharged. So the rest of the batteries are like 3.5 volts, and one of them is
Mm-hmm.
like 4.2 volts. I need to figure
Mm-hmm.
out a way to discharge just one, which is just not possible in serial. So I need to fully drain out the board now.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Was a long way for you, huh?
Now I need to give it to a board technician now.
Ouch. What is it saying there? Board is taking the board as a card thing. Wow. So it's saying
Alexa,
I'm gonna press save.
Alexa, play Despacito. I'm sad.
It's taking the um post. So I need to go to the front end middleware. Front end. So it's coming on the save,
Mhm.
coming here, and then it's I'm a numpad. URL board ID. Why is it
Yep.
taking this one as a card ID for? Doesn't make sense. Okay, what does this ID come up as? Note ID. Hmm. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do
Good.
not inserted, not
No,
inserted.
that's not inserted.
Yeah, but I'm trying to print out the note ID here. Ah, so this is the note ID coming up as
No, that's what I printed.
no, yeah. So
Check in Lambda. I don't know why you're checking it here.
no, because I want to make sure that I'm getting this ID in post note, as in
Oh,
the front end first.
okay. You
So,
probably are.
because it doesn't really show me. Hang on, I might just hard refresh it and
Mhm.
start again. Okay, and then press save. Okay, Notes ID is coming, which is fine.
Mhm.
That's exactly the one we want. Okay,
Uh,
so which means
I
that this
haven't
is fine.
I haven't got access to a Tory yet. I told you, I think we talked about this like a month ago. I applied for it. It's been like a while I applied for it. Did you get access? I don't think so. Any of my friends got access as well. Wait, did you get access to it? I'm really curious.
Okay, Notes ID, which is the and
Oh, you did.
oh,
Okay.
this is the body. Cool, cool.
What?
Body and then ID. Cool, 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 cool. Coolios,
That is
coolios,
fun.
coolios. Body and then the
Oh wait.
ID.
Oh, I just saw I got access as well. Haha, that's
Huh?
funny. I got access to GitHub Copilot. Might
Oh,
as
right. Interesting.
yeah, might as well.
Body. Um, what was it?
Only
Body,
8 contributors, and it's
body,
written
and
in
then ID.
Python.
Body and then ID. Body and then ID. Where's my VS Code? Body and then ID. Yeah. And then I'm getting confused with this thing. My SAM API. Yeah, there you go. My SAM API. Body and then ID. Cool.
I might try it. I mean,
This
this is
one
my
and
assignments. I
then
finished my semester last week, so probably not the best
brilliant.
time to discover that, but might still try it.
All right, let's try this. See if this works out for us.
Mhm.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
Let's see.
sure. If you wrote it, it'll work.
Joke
But I was
of the day.
serious. I was serious. I actually was.
Okay. Oh, all right. I
What?
thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I
Oh,
actually.
all right.
Wow.
That's why I just laughed really loudly. Right. Now, I appreciate the vote of confidence, okay?
Mhm. Yes, sir.
All right, let's check out if this gets inserted. Come on, do it for daddy.
It sure will.
Wow, 15 more days to our half a milestone.
What's a half a milestone? I didn't get that.
Um,
15?
Development, as in
Oh,
phase. Yeah,
yep.
that's a
Okay.
milestone.
Very nice.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna test this again. Where's my thing gone? Enhancement. Yep, everything there. Cool. Let's try this. Okay. Free. There we go. And we're looking for off free T1. Notes inserted. not inserted. What? That's a bit misleading, but let's have a look. So we are looking for R3.
Yep.
Port ID R3T1 voila. There we go. So the note ID is actually coming from the front end now, which is really good. What we need to now do is backtrack on the logic of updating. So if it's already inserted, we are changing the status, which is good here. So means changing the status here after it's being inserted, and we change the status after it's been inserted. But if you wanna do it again, we need to create a method on the front end.
Yep.
And take it from there. Alright, so this would be a sequential function update note.
What is the type? I missed something. Instead of flying, okay, what's the TS type for form submit in React? I'm not too sure about that. Let me see. TS forms. I'm not too sure, Tori. Sorry about that.
So how would this work?
Let's see. Is it? What? Alright. What's your question? Maybe I can look into it properly.
How would this work? Okay, that one. So we wanna check.
Oh, right, okay. React form
check
event. Funny enough, I was on the same page. Yeah,
status is inserted. If it's inserted, only and edit. Cool. So that one would work as if text for notes for each. And then we would call an async function, and then pass. What do we pass? The value and the key. Yeah, because we need both of them. Key to identify, and then value if it needs updated. Okay. And then we are basically checking if if value.
You don't know about types and stuff after that? Huh.
I'm gonna use it.
Really?
If value status.
How are you going, Zen?
I think I'm on the right track, but we'll find out once I test it.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
So we check if for each of the notes in the text for notes, we check if the status is notes status is inserted.
Yep.
No. Status is inserted. No. That's not supposed to be like this. Not status. Status dot node. Oh, no. Status. If status equals not inserted, then we need to update this. If it's inserted, then we need to update the value. So the value data is value data is, we need to insert the value.
Yes.
New data. So the status is inserted, then we need to update the data field of it with this value.
Yep.
And else, this wouldn't make sense now. Value data. We probably have to have a new value. New value.
Really? What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Because I'm thinking if we give a value, then wouldn't it correspond to the existing value?
Yeah, that's true. Right.
Or I need to hydrate.
Good idea.
Oh my god. So actually, if there's the value to the value. So assuming this will be the new value, and this will be the existing key, and then for each one, if it's inserted that one, then
Oh.
make the data as a new value.
GetDev has something to say, which looks really interesting. I'll read it out for you. For starters, you can't for each a promise like that. It is not going to await properly. You have to map a list of promises, then use promise.all. Might be
That
worth looking at the comments.
over my head. Yeah. For each a promise like this not going to wait properly, you have to map a list of promises, then use promise all. Tutorial always makes me laugh. Right, okay, cool. So I didn't know that one. Thanks for pointing that out, GetDev. I really needed that. Okay, cool. So that means that we can't do it that way.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to list of the promises, as in combine them and then do a promise for all. Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So what we're gonna do is check how to do the how to list a how to draw a promise, how to list map a list of promises, how to map a list of promises. Ah, use promise function. No, how to sync with map. Here we go. How to use sync with the right map. So you want to execute and by the way, Gagdev, for just curiosity, why can't we do it in that way?
He
As
says
in,
it might await might not work properly. Like it, yeah.
right, it will work as is, but you want to be able to await, and you will not be able to tell when everything is done. Right, I see. Promise to all returns an array in order of the promises. Okay, right. Wow, my head is boiling at the moment.
Well, we
Cause
turn off the heater then.
um yeah,
I mean, no stress. Like yeah, it's no stress.
it's probably why you get all those shit notice added, and then they appear false away, false anyway. Right. You know what I'm gonna do? As in, save all of these in.
Just take a
Take a
screenshot.
screenshot of this because I
You
think
want me to take it?
if you can,
Yeah.
yeah, because these are really important stuff that he's telling us.
Surely.
So, you want to be able to
Cool.
operate at the top level
Got it.
and do console logs all the
I'll I'll send the
right.
screenshot in the group.
Yeah, if you can, please, and then I'll go over this as in when my brain is less boiling. Okay, yeah, I needed that. That will work with failures as well. Okay, right. I really wish StreamYard had a way of having copying and pasting the chat. Console
Mhm.
settings.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, oh, it's on Twitch. Can't even go back and see
Yeah.
it.
Right. Yeah, that's actually making a lot more sense. I'm gonna probably go and actually really dive into this promises thing because yeah, I really have to get a proper grasp on
Hmm.
this concept because it's coming up again and again. You need to do actual work together. He's on to me again. Have a look.
Nah, he's pretty. Zen's pretty good. As a tech lead. I
I
mean,
don't know.
yeah, he's here every day. I mean, I have taken um breaks in between, so that's pretty commendable for sure.
That well, it's not really about just the attendance. It's how much value you're bringing as well, though.
Yeah, that's true. Sure. Promise already checked as soon
That's
as.
the difference. Yeah.
Oh, right,
True.
okay.
Promise or rejected. Promise.
So I
Fruit.
might as well look into that.
Yeah. Will never reject. Wow. I've got a lot to go through.
Hmm.
Brush off some dust for me. Me too. Well, all right.
Well, I don't know about you guys. It's totally new to me. So
Huh?
yeah,
Says
probably.
email page.
If you want to,
Join the
if you can promise this to us, Tori.
Promise King Tory. True.
No, we'll do an exam story for just for you. If you want to come on.
I don't know. We
Yeah.
should really bring him on. Let's agree to a day which suits him a- and us, and then I mean we're here 6 days a week, so it's not really a question of suing us. But yeah, it's up to.
I mean, there are some good shows on Netflix, Kekdev. If you want to enjoy popcorn, Tori doesn't need to sacrifice his mental health for that. Yeah,
Cool.
that's true.
Uh,
Right.
I guess let's call it a day
Yeah,
then.
surely. Yeah.
Best interest.
Interactive com.
True, true.
Very well. Hmm?
Wow. All right. I've got some homework to do and a coding test coming up in 2 days as well. Wow.
Ooh, very nice. Is it like a um senior dev role, like
No, no,
the
no.
coding
It's
test
it's
would be
it's kind of junior to mid, as in transitioning into mid.
okay. Very nice.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Let's see how that goes.
Is it a better company?
I've heard.
Bigger. Okay.
I've heard.
Very good. Very good.
Right, guys. Thanks for joining. A lot of nuggets to take away. He loves to pull my leg. Honestly, have a look at that. And
I didn't putting that on LinkedIn.
CSO error coders.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks guys for joining in. I appreciate you gi- giving us the time and also inputting the valuable learnings for us as well. Yeah, we made good progress. Changed, as in got rid of one of the redundant, unique identifier in the backend, and we're just using one uh, ID now from the front end to the back end, which is good. Tomorrow we plan to get this update functionality hopefully done. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, join us join us tomorrow and see how we go. Have you got anything to add, Kay?
Looks pretty good. For sure. Think we have a lot of stuff to learn tonight.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun for sure. I wish I could do that tomorrow, but I have work tomorrow, so gonna do work tomorrow. But yeah, work is learning as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
As in,
for sure.
we're all lifelong learners, though, so
Yeah,
which is good.
yeah.
And yeah, see you guys tomorrow, same place.
Same time.
All right, same task. That was just a spoiler. Anyway,
I didn't
um,
like it. I didn't like it. Do it again.
yeah, let's have a go again. Right, guys. Join us tomorrow, same time, same place,
And the same task.
at the
Oof.
same time. Fantastic. Right, guys. Catch you later. Have a good night.
Cool. Good night. Cheers.